So here, privileged session management of the first field is ID PSM server. So the first one is PSM server. That is the PSM ID. So in real time we may install multiple PSM servers. So in case, if you want to send connections, particular accounts, to specific PSM, then you need to put that specific PSM ID in the ID field. Just open one more new tab and just to duplicate this tab. Chrome duplicate. Now click on Go to Administration Options. Configure Options. Yeah, Configuration Options. Click on that. Again. Click on Options. Now expand Privileged Session Management. Expand that. Expand Configured PSM Servers. So here you can see PSM ID, right on the right hand side. You can see ID PSM Server and name PSM Server on WinV something something, so that component server name. So whenever, if you install any PSM server, your one PSM ID will be created under Configured PSM Servers. So in case you want to map specific PSM to specific platform, we can copy this ID and paste it in the platform under Privileged Session Management configuration page. In real time, we have PSM under load balancing. Okay, so what you will do in real time? Just right-click on the configured PSM servers. On the left-hand side pane, right-click, Add PSM Server. Click on Add PSM Server. So here you need to put on the right-hand side. You need to put an ID like PSM. Pound means load balancer. Just type a PSM pound. One thing, I'm going to create a new one just to copy-paste the old one, just to delete that PSM server. That will be easy. So if you create new one, we need to put all the details manual again. Delete that. So just right-click, copy and right-click on the configured PSM servers and paste. Now change that name. Paste PSM server. On the right-hand side, change that name to PSM pound. PSM pound. Click on the end. That is fine. So this is elaborate, but in real time you can give the name like PSM servers under so and so. Now expand server on the right hand side. So here you need to configure your PSM load balancer ID or load balancer name. So whenever if you create an ID like PSM, pound or load balancer ID, you need to map this ID to platform level. So then all the connections will go through that load balancer and load balancer will distribute the load to respect to PSM which are configured under that load balancer. And in case if you want to restrict the connections, need to go to specific PSM, then you can give that a specific PSM ID at the platform level. Now click on Cancel and go back to first step. In case if you have any doubts, just ask me now about this. I will clarify again. How do we configure a different platform with a different PSM? So maybe in this case we are using the platform domain account as one of the platforms. And I want to use PSM, maybe say pound, as the targeted PSM server for this platform. Just copy that PSM pound ID and paste on the right-hand side ID place in the platform level. So I just have to take up this PSM ID. Yeah, not the IP, the name. This one, PSM pound, and go back to your platform and paste under ID field on the right-hand side. You have an ID, right? Just paste and apply. Okay, that's it. Okay, and likewise, if it is at the VIP, we just do the VIP IP only. You need to create one ID, PSM ID, under Configure PSM Servers in Options. Okay, and you need to change your VIP IP in the address field. Go back. Now select the server. Under PSM pound you have a server parameter, right? Yeah. On the right-hand side, you have an address. In case, if it is a VIP, you need to change that IP to VIP IP or VIP name. Okay, but do we need to give the server names of all the VIPs or? Maybe the servers which are behind the VIP or just the VIP name. VIP name or VIP IP is enough because at the network load balancer side that networking will configure that VIP and behind VIP they will configure our PSM server. So we need to put all the server names under configuration options. Okay, just we need to give that pound IP. That's it. Okay, go to the platform settings again. Okay, so apart from that, in case, if you want to change the recording safe to different recording safe, you need to change and give that name. Third option says, recording safe. By default, it is PSM recordings. So, in case, if you want to store this particular platform account's recordings to different safe, then create one more safe and give that safe name here. That's it. So basically, if I were to have multiple platforms, then I could just duplicate the same and just come back and edit for a different PSM recording. And whenever the session is created, the safe will automatically create and all the recordings are saved there, right? Safe will not be created automatically. So first you need to manually create a safe and you need to give that name here. Okay, because for the PSM recording it didn't create in the first go until we made the connection. Default PSM recordings will be created after initiating the first session. Later on, in case, if you want to store that recording to different safe, you need to create manually and then change that safe name here. Sure. Okay. Apart from that, below are default values only. No need to change all those stuff. Now expand connection components. So here you can see PSM RDP. So in case, if you go to that user to account, under that drop-down you can see only one connection component, that is RDP. Duplicate one more tab.